My name is Renata, and the reason why I'm doing this is mainly self-help and maybe my helping myself will help some of you guys. So where to begin? It's kind of hard to say how long I've had anorexia, because you can't really pin it down, sort of like this day it started. But I can maybe say I've had it for a year, unfortunately. Um, how did it start is just complicated to say. I was always really active and really happy, and didn't really have like beauty complexes. I mean, I knew I was pretty. I felt pretty. Um, but there was always sort of like problem areas, right? Which I was always sort of like, I want to get my legs toned and my abs toned and everything toned. So I got as really task, um, to change something in my behavior to make myself healthy. That was a class homework. And so I chose to do more sports because I didn't do any sports unless you count going to a party as a sport. Then, so I used to go with my mom every day for like an hour to gym, and not really like high, like hardcore training, mainly sort of like bicycle and running, jogging. Anyways, then I started focusing more on how I ate, and I remember that after working out, I wasn't hungry, so I was sort of like, oh, fuck it, I won't eat. um, but it wasn't like you have to lose weight. It was more sort of like I wanted to look thinner, although I was already thin. So it wasn't a weight issue. It was sort of more like looking at myself in the mirror, and I wanted to see something like compact. Um, anyway, so then I started realizing I was losing weight, and at first I was sort of like, okay, it's normal because I'm like working out, but everything was still okay. I mean, my energy levels were great. I was doing good at school, and so I didn't make such a big deal out of it, until my one of my parents saw me, and he was like, "You look kind of thin," and so I started like worrying, like, am I going like too far? But then I sort of asked some other people, and they were like, "Well, you are thinner, but it's not like scary thin." So I was like, "Oh, okay, it's not bad then. I mean, I'm okay. I feel okay." Then let's just say it went downhill. I remember I had a vacation, and I knew I had lost like 4 kilograms, so that's about 10 pounds. I have no idea. Really bad. So I was on vacation. I was really excited because I was going to my homeland, and they have really good food there. And so I was really excited because I thought, oh, yay, I have weight to gain, so I'll be able to eat whatever I want, how much I want. And when I was there, I had my favorite plate of food, made for me, and I couldn't eat it. And it wasn't because I was sort of like telling myself, like, you're not allowed to eat it, but nothing moved in me. And that was when I realized there was something wrong. I mean, there was already something wrong with my weight, of course, but I thought it was only a weight issue and not a mental issue. So, oh, sorry. Yeah, so then I thought I had it still under control, and maybe I did. The problem is when you think you have everything under control and you don't do anything about it, then that's how you lose control. So, unfortunately, I didn't do anything. I kept looking the scale going down, and I was sort of like, it can't go lower than this. But I didn't do anything to make it better. So weight kept going off and kept going off. And it was always sort of like, can't go lower, can't go lower. I mean, no, no, no. But I didn't do anything to make it better. So yeah, I lost tons of weight. And everyone was sort of like, I mean, some people were like, oh, you look so skinny, like, congratulations. And I was sort of like, I don't want this. I mean, I don't feel that well. I don't have energy. I wasn't feeling like myself. But I still thought I was okay because, I mean, I could stand up. I could still sort of be alive day by day. But it wasn't the same. It was living life lifeless. Yeah. Oh. I mean, it was really hard to smile, but I did it anyways, just to please, just to show that I was okay, even though I wasn't. And everyone, I mean, important people that knew me knew that I wasn't okay. And it was just not the best vacation. I mean, all the talks were about food and that you have to take care of yourself. And I was like, I know, but I didn't do it because I thought it was okay. I didn't think I had a problem. Yeah. So days that I tried to eat a little more, I would feel really, really bad. Like my stomach would be like, what the fuck are you doing? This is not normal anymore. And so I was sort of like, well, it's not really that I don't want to eat. I'm just not hungry. So I listened to my body, but I was actually shutting my body down. So, so I had a really rough period. And then I went into a clinic where well, you just got meals and you had to eat them. I mean, it wasn't sort of like someone was behind you telling you, you have to eat it. It was more, I mean, I felt it more as sort of like, I have to do this for myself. And I was there for 3 weeks to try it out, and it went great. I felt great. I was sort of like, I don't know why I thought I couldn't eat. I mean, it was hard. I had terrible tummy aches, but I knew that that was because my stomach was so small. I had just to grow a little. And so I thought, yeah, 3 weeks, it's enough for me to learn the structure and then go out there and do it by myself because I want to get better. So I went out and I still had trouble. Yeah, had trouble with knowing what a right portion was. I mean, wasn't hungry, so I would think you just eat as much as you want until you get full. But I got full really fast, and so I had gained a little weight, and then I lost it, and then I lost even more. Yeah, that was problematic, and it was sort of like a fight every day at home, which is not nice for one as a person and for the rest of the people living in your house. And just the feeling of isolation was terrible. So my way of coping with that was studying, which I did, and I passed all my exams, and everyone was sort of like, wow, that's impressive, because you're like, have no idea how you do it. I mean, you barely have any energy, and still you did it. And a lot of people got sort of like mad because I was paying more attention to my studies than my health, and it's just hard because I feel that my studies are really important. Of course, not as important as my health. So that's why I'm sort of making this blog, because I've been taking care of myself, which is weird. I mean, not weird, it's just going back to normality. And so I'm gonna make this vlog, weird, to help myself and hopefully help you if you also have an eating disorder. So if you ever have a question, I mean, I'm not the best, but maybe I can help you, or you can help me. So I have no idea how to close this or whatever. So hopefully till next week or so. Have fun and be kind to yourself. Bye.